Hey there, Virgo. This is Joy with Joy of the World, here to take an intuitive peek into the energies going on around you. Friends and subscribers, welcome back. And if you are new to this channel, click that subscribe button down below, baby. It is free as always. And if you would like to be notified anytime I post new videos, just ring that little bell out beside it. Also, welcome to our new subscribers. We're happy to have you here at Joy to the World. Look at us growing, baby. Yeah, goldening up this world, making it a fabulous place to be, to live, and to be your true, authentic self. There's nothing else you need to do. It's just time to discover who you are and begin to enjoy your delightful heart, your beautiful dreams. So let's see what's going on here, Virgo. We know you're a hard worker. We know you've been helping everybody else's dreams come true for quite some time. But we got some little side something going on. And I'm not so sure because I don't know what he's trying to say till we start to look at it here. We got 15. Talk about a V. You're talking about a cup, though. I see the cup. What is it? But that would be the 10 of cup. But there's no S. The 10 of cup. Something about the relationship and the joining together of two. There are other things laying out here that I don't feel called to look into just yet. I don't even know what they are. But you're talking about the cup, the divine of the two. So let's see what's going on with the runes. Let's find out what you have going on here. Okay, Virgo. Let's talk to me, baby. Let's see what is going on for you, friend. Home, partnership required. Okay? Two coming together as one. So the relationship is definitely what it's talking about. Just flat out. That's it. They're saying that we'll know more as we go along. That's what I love about tarot, is it will clarify itself. And the same story will begin to sing songs no matter how many decks you pull on out. So let's see what it is, because we're kind of doing a dog leg backwards. It's almost like if you play chess, it's the knight. What about the knight? Navigating the night, coming together on a decisive plan for life, okay? Some dreams, some dream work, some dream shamanic work, dream journeys, dream journaling, separation for prayer, meaning taking time separately to pray for whoever it is that you spend your nights with, is what we're talking about in this relationship cup. It could also be family member or whatever else, but taking time to get clarity on your own and come together and begin to put it together. Grafting. And these are things that you'll know because the resonance will be there. It'll be like hand in hand. It'll be a perfect match, okay? So we're looking for resonance in this reading, confirmation, as we always do. It's not important what I say. What is important is what you hear, for you are the one walking your road, friend, and we are here to provide the resonance and confirmation that you need so that you will know thyself and feel bold and empowered to walk it out, okay? So here we have the world coming in. That divine connection, the divine spark of life. But tell you what, do you see the four orders, the four energies, the four corners of the earth, the four angles of the chart? But let's take a bigger look, shall we? Do you see what this is? Your eye of God. It's the full big picture of your whole self, but you're talking about homes where you hang your hat. So, okay, they want me to show you. All right, so your chart, when you look at it, it's a Wheel of Fortune, right? You're looking at it like this, but really it exists like this, y'all. Okay? That's what they're wanting me to let you know. Or you could say it exists like this, because those energy bodies, our chakras, aren't just these flat discs emanating at us. They're these horns of light that are rotating and moving off of all sides. They have dimensions as well, just like our unconscious, subconscious, and our conscious mind. So they're wanting to open up these fields for you. That's why they're having this gift of knowledge session kind of going on here, so that your capacity can come into its fullness, all right? So that you can have this full experience, this divine 10 of cup. This divine partnership at home and also within yourself as well, because that's how you come together with outside of you, is according to what is inside of you. And you're talking about being united on front with yourself, mind, body, and soul. Forgive that noise over there. I forgot to shut the door. Okay. So with that, we have the Three of Wands, the ships coming in. And this is about you knowing thyself. This is the gifts of knowledge coming towards you, about understanding how to get on the same page with another, because you already know who you are. Because we're moving. This is an energy session. This is working out. You and your soul work this out. Your soul works it out for you, baby. You just have to get permission. But springing back to life, and as you do, it draws the coming together. The permission, kind of like the drawbridge, locking and securing that lever and that latch so that we can cross on over the water on dry land is what you're talking about. Very much like a ship. A ship is the self. The ship is the permission. The ship is the empowerment. Kind of like a horse is on land. The ship is on water, but not being a fool but unto death, but a fool unto life. How are you a fool unto life? When the wind fills your sails and you allow yourself to set sail and follow the wind, to be moved by it more than by your mind, more than by your reality, more than by all the evidence. It's already proven life is sort of this way for you or that way for you, or how you think it's going to work or whatever else. They're saying follow the wind, trust the wind, allow the wind to move you and to guide you. Ooh, some of y'all have some deep passion going on here. I just gotta say, and your name is written all over it. Ancient love, ancient history, and I'm not talking this lifetime, y'all. It'll catch up with you, that's for sure, in beauty and divinement. Now see the 10 of coins lighting on up. Look at that eye. It's an eye of knowing. It's an eye of winking, like, hey, I think I know. I'm your bread. I'm the butter to your bread. I'm the sauce to your wangs. I'm I don't know, the ranch to your salad. I am all that. And they're like, I know who you are. I see your divinement. I see your wisdom. I see your beauty. They see you as a soul. Okay. Talk about divine connection. They see your soul, Virgo. Deep and wide. Firm foundation. Okay. Now it says we'll get to the next card in a minute. The moon is here to visit with us. It's lifted up. But when we talked about that wisdom, that divinement, your true beauty, your soul beauty, these to me are soul cards sitting here, the uncommon tarot. And there's something kind of holding it down, making all the energy follow suit. And I don't know whether that's a good thing or not, because this is what it looks like to me. So let's take a look, friend, and we're going to start with the top to see what's happening. Knight of Swords. Okay. Remember we talked about the Knight. Okay. A bit about growing up. And in this growing, it is glowing up. Because remember, your wand is growing. It is greening. It is divine. It is passionate. Allowing your passion to lead and guide the way. That is the wind in your sails. Because this ship is glowing. Okay. And that is what brings together this divinement. And this isn't just one relationship. This is opportunity as well. Timely opportunity. Because what we love is things that are in right time, right season, right attitude, right moment. You know, it's not fun to meet the right person at the wrong time, or to get the job offer at the last time you should actually be going. And you don't put watermelon seeds in the ground in December. No December. No, you put it in mid-spring, okay, so that you can get a good divine harvest, a return on what it is you've invested. And that's the wisdom of glowing up, allowing the goldenness self to come on forward. All right, so that's going to sit above the moon, and let's see why that has been why it made a turn from upright to falling down. Falling down, we have death. Okay, this death is an extraction. It's what we have to talk about. And this is, I could say untimely, but it is extracted. Anything, remember how we talked about the energy that's traveling in? That is something that's out of balance. That's coercion. That's all these other things. It's some manipulation of your mind trying to get you out of rhythm and out of time. It could be because of worry, because of fear. It could be because of someone else's hidden agendas. I can't even say that, but when it doesn't feel quite right, because it's presenting to be a butterfly, but it's actually moth energy. And moth has to do with pestilence. And pestilence can only come in when a system is weakened. So first it's coming in to weaken you, kind of like, I think it's called the specters in Harry Potter, where they come and they suck your breath, they suck your life force, and a butterfly is simply here to inspire. So they're clearing out your high heart, your beautiful heaven here on earth, dream imagination realm, where all things have the resource and the power, kind of like having a savings account to fulfill your dreams. Well, this is the energy account from which they all come through. Somebody's making you some false promises. It is so disgusting. I am bothered by this. I am bothered by this because this is charged, what is going on here. And it's charged to your account. And it is wearying you, friend, because both these butterflies have eyes. So you have some awareness of this. If this is going on specifically for you, maybe each card is addressing different Virgos here. But those of you going through this, you have eyes and you're aware. You're already aware. So let's get that right there. Let's see if this next card gives more enhancement on that, or if this is another set going on. So next we have the Alchemist going on here. From one world to another, but not yet able to bring it in. That bothers me as well. Okay, so this is a different energy. Let's just go through these in this order. This is someone else who's like upside down is a little bit, not fully. Okay, so somewhere there's been some leveraging going on, a little bit more output than return. And we need to know that because this is not a time for that heave-ho investment. This is a winter season, well, at least on the continent where I am, and we begin winding down. And there's something preying on your voice here. So we just need to hold on just a second. I'm not used to having this kind of energy cropping up, but it's something preying on your voice. But this has to do with the imagination, with your truth. Someone else's soul song kind of coming through because you're not truly connected to it. You're doing the work, you're going through the motions, but you're not exactly feeling it. This is you, okay? So instead of the Alchemist, this ought to be called attachment. That's what I am seeing. Going through the motions. If you're just going through the motions, give yourself permission to back out or to back off, because I can see some that you know better here, but in your mind you're like, well, let me just push on through, let me just push on through, let me get there, I'm helping somebody, I'll fix it, I'll make it better, whatever. But that is actually minimizing your power. And if it's minimizing your power, it's not good for anybody else either, okay? Because we live in this world of love, of this reciprocation, of this divine connection, of it all perfecting, coming together. And that's why we don't have to doubt, fear, worry, or question, okay? Well, next we have, well, this is a happy 8 of coins. Look at it coming on. This is a shmale. A woman, man. What would that be? Well, a woman, man. A woman. This is a woman. Woo. Yeah. Woo, woo, woo. Talking about some barracks. There's no energy charge on them, though. But the blue and yellow coming into balance, the yin, the yang, the know thyself. Some pharaonic energy, some of the eye of God. This can be along the lines of strength being demonstrated here because it's making me think of Hatshepsut, okay? Of things thriving in unlikely places. So I love that we've got a good turn here. Any of you that this is stirring in your soul and your spirit, just step forward, that you're thriving in unlikely places. That something that could or would have, or coulda, woulda, shoulda seemed threatening actually isn't at all. It becomes a place of peace and respite for you. It's actually very calming, very subdued for you, but uprising energy as well over the long term in longevity. It reduces stress for you as well, as what I'm seeing going on here. Let's take another look. It's the merging of cultures. Okay, so some of you be making a move across the world. Some of you might be making a move across the world, okay, into a different culture. And for some of you, that is the culture exchange of us going from the era of earth to the era of plasma or air. Next, we have coming in the Four of Wands. And you talk about some freedom, some soul permission, some ability to begin to move into divine, into dance, into trust. This isn't a mental trust. By the time it's moving through your body, it is fully integrated and the breath has already moved on in. So it's moving through all 4 bodies, which is just like, okay, so we have solid, liquid, gas, and plasma. So that as well, moving through all the states, the full chart. So you're showing me like your eye of God turning and also pulsating as well, tucking here, fully activated, the canoe going forward, the boat, the vessel, shamrock. Somebody specifically you need to know about shamrock, the blossoming one, okay? The pink shamrocks. The hills are alive with them. The pink shamrock, like the profusion, the abundance of the simplicity of life that makes you absolutely fulfilled and completely happy. Okay, this one's having to step outside of the moon. So let's take a break and we're going to weave back in and grab this moon. Okay, so this is the moon from the Gilded Tarot, I think, by Sarah Marchetti is what we have going on here. And what is really winning out and making the effort in the water polo down here is that crustacean, your crust of mind. And I'm like, that isn't bad, y'all. That more has to do, in my mind, with the brain stem, which is where all the functions of the body come from and where they're run. It's like their little circuit board. I see some renewal going on here, some repair going on here. Anybody who's had whiplash, that's what we're calling out for, to give you a brand new year. I'm excited for you because that could have been long-standing for quite some time. For many of you, it has to do with the back of the throat, the opening, maybe the uvula, maybe irritation from snoring, maybe a lot of reflux. Maybe it's also words that were hard to swallow. Either words that were fed you, lies that were fed you as a child, or beliefs that you took on that were not your own and they have not suited you. They have put your neck out of joint and they've made you feel locked up to where you weren't free to move forward into your divinement. And you're asking me to get... You're asking me to get a cosmic, but the Black Tarot stuck. A reward for you, the Ace of Swords. Well, let's get a reward for that moon then on this Ace of Swords. For one, we have the Four of Wands coming on in. Remember that it Spirit fully moves through you. All four bodies, right? So that you're coming into the whole, the fullness, the foundation, the establishment, the heaven on earth, the fulfillment thereof. That for you, whatever that is, that divine partnership, the fully seeing yourself, the being at rest, being at peace. This isn't all just, oh, it can be lively peace. It's all of that coming on in. And you're telling me at the bottom, we have the world. All right, so I'll pull that off and you want to see the top. Let's see what we have going on here. Talking about, yeah, so the world is coming in to override this half-hearted attempt at living. And you might have thought we're fully living it because of the way certain things played out around you, remember? Or it was all you could get by with because of like low-lying energy, whether spiritual or emotional stuff going on back there, physical, whatever it was, that had you locked up in your truth. All right. So we have the reward coming in, the fullness of that Four of Wands, the fulfillment of it, the full restoration and empowerment and celebration of connectivity, the divine dance in all that you have experienced in life, okay? And that is what this world is looking like. It's looking like a super center, like a world bazaar. Like you go out to the farmer's market and you're like, I'll have a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and all the goodies coming on in. Because this is your dreamscape. This is your escape. This is your cosmos going on around and is carrying very much strongly the energy of jade, the healing, luxurious energy of jade. For many of you, that's to open up to your financial wealth and prosperity, opening your mind to be happy and joyous about receiving wealth. Okay, because that empowers you to be the manifester of all these dreams instead of always having to work for it, like we were talking about here in the beginning. It's about the openness, the receptivity, and the crown of allowing it to come on in as your tree begins to come to life, the divine passion that you have. All right, so let's see. I see half yourself is getting it, the other part's coming in quickly. So that's moved over here for us to take a look at the last two, the Five of Cups and the Queen of Swords. So some of you, why it has to come over here, it's like it's moving on this way. You have to show how you feel. It's important for you to do that. And some of you, that's what gets you trapped because it amplifies it. Not everyone needs to turn up the volume on what they're experiencing for their benefit. And you know who you are. Like with this brain injury that I've had, I can't really cry because it causes these firestorms or cytokine storms to go off in the head, which only puts my brain further behind its healing process. So I have to be aware when that teariness is starting to make its way in, sometimes 10, 20 minutes ahead of time, sometimes a couple of hours or a day. You begin to feel that something's slightly off and not in balance. So it's more than just my brain. It has to do with like this, like the back of the Cosmic Tarot. A lot of alignment with oneself. See, there's the stars going on and being able to thrive in a foreign environment. Remember? Thrive, flourish, abound. Yes. Okay. You want me to also grab the moon. To grab the moon here, we have the first quarter moon coming on in because that's what we walk into. Bye-bye. New beginnings and golden star dreams. You got people on in, Gray Man?
Say hi to everybody.
Come on, it's around the side, love. We got company, my son, Gray.
What's up, y'all?
Look at that good looking mug. We've been enjoying our holidays. How about you guys? Yep.
Yeah, we got Christmas coming up and all that good stuff at the house. So we're doing like cooking in a couple weeks and all this. all this kind of cool stuff.
And seeing lots of friends and family. It's been nice. Yeah.
It's been nice. Anyways.
Yeah. All right. Any sage wisdom for us?
Avoid little floating crystals in your eyeballs.
There we go. Hey, wise words.
Yeah.
Thanks, son.
Yeah, you're fine. I'm just messing around.
Yeah, so some of you, it is about drying your tears. That actually dries you out, that it has a refractory effect going on, that then it causes you to have to build up more energy in order to go forward. So it can be draining and exhausting, and you're just wanting me to let you know that there. And it actually can inflame your high heart region and can come down onto your actual earthen heart. But here we come in with the Queen of Swords, but she's coming in very much like an earthen queen. She's coming in wanting to be in touch with her whole earthen self. That is the rising up over the butterfly. This is those of you, okay? Hey, to let you know, those of you who are coming back from this is you coming out. You're like, I know myself. Look at that. This is it. I said overcoming. Those of you who've been extracted and you've been aware, this is you getting a love sandwich from heaven and the clouds all coming on in to surround you, to help you glow up and to grow up and to know your true whole self. No shame, no pity, no disempowerment, okay? Because pity's dangerous whether it's around you or whether it's in you. I don't know. To me, it's the worst drug on the planet. But that's what they're pulling you out from. Because when you suck dry, we do look pitiful. And we ain't having you pitiful. We're having you powerful, friend. That's what I'm excited to say here. So you're wanting a pearl? Let's get a pearl going on this. Bringing in your Ace of Swords, your reward. Okay, for Virgo. Thank you. I see you talking. So we have the door to romance opening. Divinement. You're talking about, reciprocation, the mirror. Remember this pure, perfect connection, the one that shows itself. It's flawless is the best way for me to describe it. And this can be a love affair with yourself. It could be a love affair with your brand new home that you have, with your job, with whatever, with your goldness self. I don't even know. This could be your divine partner as well. You know what is stirring and moving in your heart. You know what your alignment is and where you are at this current time frame, friend, okay? So be open to it. That's what I see. And move on through to the other side. Break on through to the other side, Virgo. I love you. Titillate those buttons down below. Help us circulate this message out here of joy to the world so everybody else can get their energy session and divine up and glow up just like we are. I appreciate you stopping by. Leave me comments or compliments down below, and I will talk to you soon. I love you. Bye.